Ready?
Yep.
Mom. Cool. So,
All right, guys.
welcome back to this Monday's episode with our special guest, Tiana, which is my bestie from high school. Quick, summary of Tiana.
Yeah.
Tiana has been my bestie since high school. We did have a falling out in high school, so there's a little bit of a
gap.
What do you call it?
Gap.
Like a little gappy-roo, a little.
We took a pause.
Yeah, we took a pause. We took a pause in a
Pause.
friendship where we hated each other. Me hated her. She has the biggest heart ever and did not hate me. And then she and then she joined the army after high school. Mm-hmm. So she went all over the place for that. And then she got out, and then she also moved around. I'm pretty sure you went to California.
I have moved
Colorado.
20 times.
My favorite was Scotland, right?
Yep.
During COVID.
Little stint in Right
you said-
before.
You said
got there right before?
I
Yep.
got there 3 months before COVID, and they were like, "Hey."
Locked it.
And
Oh no, they were like, "You got to go now, or you're not getting out."
Yeah. She said.
Oh, wow.
So she went to Scotland, which is my personal favorite, and then ended up in Colorado. No,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, Denver.
Colorado, where she ran into, which we'll get into that story because I just need to hear it.
Yeah,
but
same.
Ran into her high school ex-boyfriend. So it's literally the definition of the right person at the wrong time.
100%.
But they full circle, and now they're back together, and she has a baby, my favorite little baby ever.
So cool.
A girl. So she has a little baby girl. Is there something you want to add in there before we dive into the nitty gritty?
Miranda is probably one of the best twerkers I know, and I know this is a motherhood podcast, but I do think everyone should know that.
She could shake that ass.
I used to
Shake
be
ass.
able to. I used to.
love the video of your wedding
Yes.
on the bar.
Shaking ass.
And once the tequila, the drinks hit, all of a sudden I'm a stripper.
Well,
I'm a stripper. I like to strip. But anyways, I want to also spotlight her business
Yes.
because not only is she
mom.
not a wifey yet. I hope she's a wifey soon.
Soon.
I like to say wifey, even though it's not official and it
Wifey.
needs to be official. So
Yes.
Josh,
Pretty much is.
Josh
He already got
did want
my
it.
initial tattooed on his finger. That's
On the wedding
Commit-
finger?
yeah, but
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was
but
like-
I didn't get to do my speech, so
Hey,
it doesn't
hey,
count.
it doesn't count.
Until
Doesn't
I get to do my speech, and I don't
man
even
branded
care.
himself for me. I'm like, he's locked in.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
locked in.
But it's not official. I don't even care if it's like a family dinner, and I get to stand
Deal.
up and.
She just needs to clink her glass and make a speech.
I've been dying to go to Outback. We go to Outback.
So I want you to kind of talk about that in Spotlight because she is a wedding planner. So any people looking to get someone to organize their wedding or need additional assistance or even just partying, I believe in
Yeah,
general.
I do like everything, like any celebration. So I do baby showers, corporate events, reunions. But with weddings, like I truly believe like a wedding is whatever you want.
Yeah.
You want to go down to the courthouse and then have a big party with your friends after.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
do that. I do just tiny little ceremonies. I do full scale like bougie weddings. I've done it all.
Do
It's
you
your day.
stay in the Washington area?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Fly her out.
Everywhere. I have a bride looking at a Hawaii elopement right now and then
Ooh.
planning a like reception for when they get back in
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Spokane.
so fun.
So like everywhere.
And what are your
Is it fun that I get to
Instagrams?
go? 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. That's the double.
That's so cool.
It's Opal Events Planning.
Okay.
It's
Do you-
we'll
put
link
the-
it. It's
yeah.
like long.
We'll
Okay.
also
I'll add
then,
it above.
yeah.
But yeah, it's Opal Events. If you look that up, like I'll pop up. I've
Do you
got
have
a
a TikTok
website.
and Instagram?
Working on a TikTok. I have to make a new Instagram actually because
Yeah.
mine got hacked.
I guess it's common.
I've never gotten hacked before, but it's
TikToks.
finally happened. So I got to make a new Instagram because mine got hacked.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll be up and running. And I mean, the easiest way to like reach out to me is like my email, which
Yeah.
is just Tiana@opaleventsplanning.com.
Woohoo.
That was
And that's
fun.
above.
Yeah.
Right above.
Above.
'Cause I-
Can I ask a little question just real quick? How'd you get your name? The Opal.
Oh,
Opal. Yeah.
I my grandma Robin would always. You remember Grandma Robin with the
remember-
pink hair?
We used to steal
Oh,
her car in
stop,
high
how
school.
We would steal her car.
Aw, love
We
that.
didn't have
Yeah.
license.
Although I feel like she knew.
She had to have known.
Yeah.
She put the keys in the same spot and left the door unlocked.
Her gas gate. We didn't fill that gas up.
No, we didn't.
Gas was always.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't think about it.
That's like
And there's always like
$101.
$20 in the console.
Yeah.
It seemed
Grandma
like
was
she
always
knew.
$20 in the
Yeah.
The cheese trap.
yeah. It was like
She put it there.
literally. She knew.
She knew.
But
She knew.
she would always wear like opals, just jewelry and stuff, and I just loved it. And I have one of her opal rings, and I was wearing it when I was thinking of a name, and I was like,
Oh, that's so
just,
sweet.
it felt. I don't know. It just like came to me.
Yeah.
I was like, it feels
Yeah.
right.
I love that.
And
'cause-
weddings too,
Yes.
along with it. Yeah.
Winter's my second daughter. Her birthstone is opal.
Yep.
So I have
Beautiful.
these, and then I have the matching necklace.
It's
So-
stunning.
And
Look at
honestly, January birthstone, trash.
Okay, so let's go into our history because we kind of gave a quick summary of you, what you're doing now, your cool
Yep.
business, and your wedding planning. And then I feel like it's pretty like there's been high school where we were besties, had our huge falling out, and then she left, and then we rekindled, but like we didn't really express like how we were rekindled, and we had like
Or even I think people.
I think we
either
need to
knew
dig into
we
the
had a
fight.
falling
Oh,
out,
you wanna
or
know
they
the-
didn't.
Yeah, no, I need to know
we gotta
what
get
the
into
falling
it.
out was over.
I honestly am.
We've recently talked about this because we were like,
I don't even remember.
what happened? And
And in high school, it's so deep, and I remember it being so deep to me. I remember,
Oh, yeah,
like
it
my
sticks
point
with
of
you.
view,
Oh, yeah.
my POV was there was a time that Tiana needed me most, and I was not there for her, and I was honestly a piece of garbage, and I said peace, and was not a good friend, and left, and then she was kind of like, what the fuck, and then I was like, whoa, you're being
I
needy,
was
bro.
real confused.
I was also
I was confused the rest of it.
yeah, and then I just separated myself, and then I think it was a lot of like we had a friend group, and the friend group was just all talking, and we were all just talking, and I think something got said to me, and instead of addressing the situation and like coming directly to the source,
Yeah.
I took it and ran, and
And
I
ran.
said, I said she's already needing me too much, and I can't do this, and now I have
Yeah.
this, and I said, leave me alone.
Yeah. I think from my perspective, it was, we were 16-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Start there.
We were babies.
Drama.
Yeah.
Drama. Me and my now fiance had just broken up.
Yeah.
Emotions were high. But also, like, I think I was going through something that I needed some adults to come to me and support me. And instead, I leaned on you specifically.
And I was a
And
piece of garbage.
you were 16. You were not ready for it. And so it was easier to be like,
Was she kind of just like, like
I
annoyed
think-
with
well,
what you
so like,
No.
here,
come
let's
to her
get, let's
with?
get to the, like, just the,
I don't know how to handle or regulate emotions because
Yeah.
I grew up with my dad.
Especially younger you, teenager.
Especially female
Oh, yeah.
emotions.
Yeah.
Because anytime I came or expressed female emotions to my dad, it was, why are you crying about it? Get over it.
Get over
it's
it.
not that deep. So then when emotions that were too hard for me to even understand or
and
comprehend.
like unpack.
Yeah. And the need me, I was like, I can't do this. And so
Because
instead
you're like,
of
no one's ever needed me like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've never needed anyone like that. So I didn't know how to like relate or what to do.
Yeah.
So I just said, I ran. Fight
Yeah.
or flight.
Wow.
That's the first time I flighted. I said,
Oh
nope.
no.
Yeah.
But like it's so, it's just high school drama. I think like
was.
we had a 4-girl friend group.
Four
We were
groups are always
just
toxic.
just girls, and somebody had said something that I said,
Yeah.
which I never did, about Miranda and our other friend. So one of the girls in the group was like, "You made up this rumor or something." I didn't do it, and I was like, "Hey, let's just all get together and talk about it because I'll tell her. I want her to tell me to my face that I said that."
Yeah.
And instead of that, Miranda was like, "This is a lot. Bye."
Not even. I was an asshole, and I was like, I'm gonna fight you in the streets. Like, why?
And I don't even remember you.
And you
like,
didn't even, like, ask her.
I don't either, but I remember being so angry and just wanting to like. I'm probably didn't say it to you, but I'm sure I said it to everyone else. I'm just going to beat her ass, and like I just wish someone
I'm
like
4'11", by the way. I'm
oh
not
yeah,
standing
tiny.
up right now,
like
but,
I'm
Oh, yeah,
5'5".
she's really small,
so
guys.
literally
so small.
the definition of a mean girl and a bully all in one. There I am, and like
Your response to her,
And
like
everyone-
hearing her talk about you was, I'm going to fight her.
Yeah,
Even though
like-
she's like your best friend.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was,
it was just like
anger,
emotions
like
were high,
I would say,
and it's like
no,
the
that
rumor mill.
definitely stems from like
Some sort
the
of
household you grew up in.
Oh, for sure. I was
Knowing
like, let's
that like
fight it out.
anger is like the first response is
Yeah.
It was like it's so chaotic.
And in the moment, it's the end of the world.
Sense now. Like if you look at it, you're just like,
your adult brain
oh
is
my
like,
God.
We were on something.
But when we
being
were a
16.
child, it was the end of the world at 16.
Yeah.
So the fight happened at the end of sophomore year.
Yep.
Okay.
We were beefing all of like summer going into junior year and
Yeah.
kind of junior year, and then I would say mid
Senior.
junior.
I think senior year.
Was it senior year?
Yeah, we were finally like, we were cordial. Like, we weren't besties.
Yeah.
We were friends. Like, we weren't like best friends like we were, because we were inseparable. Like,
we were inseparable.
Like, when you saw us together, we were together. I gave her a ride home every day. I'd show up at her work. She'd make me
All
a
the
coffee.
time.
And, like, we'd show up late to work or school all day, every day.
Teachers knew us as like together. Like the teachers were like, "What's going on?
Yeah, they knew.
What's going on?"
Yeah.
And I was super involved in stuff too. So like a lot of like I was a TA for teachers. I was like cheer captain and like
She's a cool kid.
ASB and
I
stuff.
literally feel like if I was a teacher, I'd be like, I'd have that one student be like, tell me the tea, man.
Tell me.
Yeah, come on.
No, they would.
Sit
They'd
me
be
down.
like, "What's going on with you and Miranda? You guys
Yeah.
are so close." I'm like, "Why do you know this?"
Yeah.
like they did. Like
You're like, "Why are you peeping this?"
They picked
And
up on
I
that
was
stuff.
such an
Like,
asshole. I did things and said things now that I'm grown, I would have taken back. I would have never done that.
Now
I
that I
was,
have a daughter,
Yeah, now that I have kids.
I
Not
mean,
I
even
never
that, even
want
before
her to
kids.
feel that moment of chaos. But
Which-
looking back now, everything is temporary.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
That's the one thing that I hear, like, for that one show, like 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
You always hear, like, the feelings you have as a teenager are temporary, but as the teenager,
They're the
they
end of the
feel
world.
like they're gonna last
Forever.
forever.
They're not
Like, you
never
literally, and it's so crazy to think back, being like, wow, as a teenager, I couldn't see. Even though they say, oh, what do you want to be in 10 years? I could not see past 10 years in that situation because it's so dire.
Yeah.
Like, you're just like, this is literally the end of the world.
And that's like how it felt. Like any sort of like friendship drama or like your parents are like taking your keys away or anything. You're like, this is my life. This is forever, and nothing will ever be the same, and nothing ever will be the same.
Simple as the phone.
But it's not.
It's not the
world
end.
ending.
Yeah, it's not world ending.
We made up, and also I still had other, like I didn't realize I had other friends, and I think it was like, I don't know, it was good.
Yeah.
Miranda, in the nicest way possible, definitely sounded like you needed therapy as a younger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I still need
God,
therapy.
yeah.
Are you fucking kidding?
Like, just
yeah, no.
I feel like I would
was
have come from her standpoint where I'm like, I need a friend. I need someone to have my back.
Oh,
and, like,
and
be
it
there
was-
for me.
It was,
and then
it
for
was
a
something
friend-
where I needed.
Yeah,
it was
and then
She
for a
needed
friend
me,
to
and-
look at me and be like, bye. I'd be like,
It was,
yeah, I'm gonna go.
yeah.
You know, because like,
Yeah.
if
I
my
was
friend can't be
so
there for me, I'm not gonna be there for
Yeah.
myself.
Well, and like coming from my upbringing and stuff, like my mom is so emotionally validating. I'm so in touch with my emotions, and I am so
Yeah.
understanding of everyone's point of view that I wasn't even mad at when Miranda was like, "I'm gonna fight you." I was like, "Well, maybe I did something that she wants to beat my ass, but let's look at it from Miranda's point of view." And
Yeah,
like,
no,
I would
there
be
was no
super
point of
nice,
view.
like kill him with kindness. Like I'm always like kill him with kindness.
If I could see
That's very
her,
sweet to have
younger
that mindset.
Miranda, I'd fight her.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't learn it.
Younger Miranda would beat your ass. She would beat your ass.
I'd probably just hug her. I'd be like, come here, sweetie.
Hey,
Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'd be like, get off me, you freak.
She was something. She was, I don't know. But with that being said, with that big falling out, how would you say that shaped your future friendships? Like, how did that, because that's such an important, crucial time for girls, and to go through something honestly pretty traumatizing for you.
Oh,
like
very.
that whole situation, and I was straight up an asshole. If it was one of the list of things I could take back, absolutely be the first one on my list. But how would you say now moving, like, how did that mold your friendships? Has that changed the way you do anything, or?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Fuck.
Yeah, like she's impacted me forever.
Be motherhood. I'm sitting.
That is
this
something that
counseling?
like it is kind of
this
is
counseling?
counseling.
This is.
It is.
It is.
It's
Am I
therapy.
healed? Am I better than
Well,
everyone?
no,
We're getting there.
Circle.
We're getting
Let's
there.
look at it.
Baby steps.
Let's keep therapy on the back burner for you for sure. But I mean, going into the rest of high school, I kept every other friend almost at like an arm's length, and I really like
Oh yeah.
kind of just like started to bury stuff because I was like, oh, you're too much. Your feelings are too much. And so that kind of shaped me a little bit. And then I went to the military. And I did not have a close female relationship for a very long time. And really, my best friends to this day are still people that I've known since before. Like, I have not really made a good adult best friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's people from my past, which I think is, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
that's totally fine.
But it is, I don't know, I can understand people,
Yeah.
but the connection, the being able to connect with people so easily has never fully come back to me.
Yeah. So you just kept those
So,
childhood ones.
Damage people.
No, it's
I'm like
not
a
a bad
fucking
thing.
hurricane. I'm like a
Not at
tornado.
all.
Just
I think that's a good thing though, because I had kind of almost too much trust in simple connections, and I think you helped me realize that like emotions are fickle, but also we had a falling out, and it was a big one, and that I never stopped loving you, even when you were like being a terror to me.
so mean.
I would like look at you and be like, hey, she's probably going through a lot right now. Her dad's insane. I've seen it. He's yelled at me. Bob, this grown man has yelled at me.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
And you're like, and she lives with him?
yeah. And I just like always looked at you through like eyes with love. And you do.
Yeah, I was a fucking asshole.
Oh no.
That's
No,
so...
guys, it's
full
just
circle.
hormones. It's fine.
No,
We all
literally
had
me.
kids.
You can see my tears from
Have you
far.
had any like big like falling outs, friendship, family?
Yeah, change the subject. don't
Well,
you?
I guess with my, like, childhood friends, so, like, I have a few that I consider, like, my sisters, and I grew up with them, which is, and it's, like, granted, haven't talked to them in a long time, but they are literally my sisters. Like, I didn't call them for anything, which is Desiree, Mickey, Leslie, and Alyssa, and then I have Marley, too. Marley has become, like, she helped me, honestly helped form me into the person I am today, even though I've only known her since senior year of high school.
Yeah.
But she has literally impacted my life so much. So those are like my sisters that like I grew up with. With Desiree, literally hated her because she was a hot ass bitch in like 4th grade, and every guy I liked she would date. So I was like, fuck this girl.
She's taking all the men.
Yeah,
She's taking all the men.
literally.
There's
So,
always one.
With her, I started like a rumor about her, and then because I started that rumor, I was a bully. I have to.
So you
admit.
actually did start the rumor then. Yeah.
Oh no
you were the
for
rumor
sure.
starter.
Yeah, I literally was like, that girl
Dude,
pieced her
girls
bed.
are cutthroat. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was really mean. I beat girls up in the bathroom. I was really mean. I fought a guy freshman year. He forgave me. But I
was also
yeah,
bullied.
Desiree. So I started that rumor about her. That was in like 3rd grade, and then 4th grade. At the end of 3rd grade, because I had a really mean teacher, I got moved into her class, and I was like, "Damn, I'm in this bitch's class," and like everyone, and I didn't know anyone. Yeah, I didn't know anyone in her class.
You were like, I've got it.
Yeah,
She's
so I
already
was
got
like,
them all on
damn.
her side.
So then we started 4th grade. We go into the same 4th grade class. So I'm like, dang it. And then later, like, we kind of just, like, were acquaintances. Like, I stopped being mean to her. But then she got in a really bad accident with her sister, broke, like, the whole left side of her arm. Like, her shoulder, elbow, wrist, finger. Like she was in, like, that arm cast, like this.
The SpongeBob one where he's like, I broke my arms.
Oh,
Yes.
and
broke
then
my
had to go to
legs.
school like
And
that?
she had to go to school like that. And so, like, of course, we're in 4th grade. Kids are laughing at her, making fun of her.
Kids are mean.
And we're doing a science project, and some kid, like, messed up her science project. And I was like, I'll help you. And I just started, like, helping her. And then we also lived in the same apartment complex. She just
You
lived
guys were
behind
meant
me.
to be friends.
No,
Yeah.
for
like,
sure.
Stuff like that
And
is like...
once I was like, I'll come near. Like, I helped her walk her science project home, and then ever since then, like, we just became inseparable. But going into sophomore year, we had a really big falling out, and I tried to stick it through because I was like, no, like, you're my sister, like, I love you. My mom and her mom were best friends, still are to this day. And she ended up moving to Phoenix, and so I couldn't see her. Granted, we're also in high school, didn't have a license, didn't have a car. My parents wouldn't even let me drive out of town.
Yeah.
So I was like, so we never really saw each other unless her and her mom came to Yuma or we went to Phoenix. So I texted her one time and I was like, hey, we're going to Phoenix. Do you want to, like, hang out? And she was like, no, I probably can't. I'm busy. And I'm just
it's like that.
yeah, so I'm like, oh,
it's
dang.
like that.
I was like, well, I think I'm still going to come. So if you're not busy, like, let's hang out.
Yeah.
And she's like, probably not. And I was like, oh, dang. And so we also had a really good friend, Michaela. And Michaela, I was like, dude, Leslie's like being weird towards me. And she's like, oh, yeah, we've been talking every day. And she tells me that. I'm like, y'all talk every day? I'm like, I could barely get this girl to answer me.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the heck? Lo and behold, long story short, she was kind of just like, you don't know what I'm going through. Leave me alone. We have different lives. You only want to talk to me when it's convenient for you. And I was like, well, damn, shorty. I was like, and I cried over it. Like, I cried to my mom, and I was like, I'm losing Leslie as a friend. This was like my first friend, I want to say, breakup.
Dude, it hurt.
And
it is a breakup.
It is a breakup. Cried. I literally cried to my mom. Leslie, if you're watching this, I love you. We are sisters again.
And I had to cry, like, with my scenario, I had my dad as, like...
Yeah, so
dude,
it's like...
You know, Bobby, like, what's going on with you and Tiana?
And he was like... And he's...
That's my Bobby.
He's a bro. He's a bro. He's like, fight it out. And so maybe
that's why you had that, like, instinct where you're like, well, maybe I just need to, like, square up with her. Yeah, she's like, maybe I just need to square up with her and it'll solve the issue.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my mom's like, well, have you told her how you feel?
Yeah. Oh, God. Imagine coming to me with feelings. I
did. You were like, get out my face.
Yeah. I was like, I told you once. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. But, like, you guys had, like, that proximity thing, too, where I feel like sometimes some friendships, if you're not in close proximity, it's either... like, you just kind of, you break apart.
Yeah.
And then you come back together when you learn that, like, you got to make that.
Yeah.
And senior year is when so sophomore year, that's when we had the falling out. Junior year, didn't talk. I would still message her, happy birthday. She would never respond or message me happy birthday. Yeah. But I would still message her.
Oh, I'm petty with the happy birthday.
And then senior year, well, I just, like, couldn't.
Get the notification. Happy birthday to me?
Get the notification? No.
Yeah, I just, like, I couldn't let her go. Like, in my heart, I couldn't let her go.
Yeah, I guess that's...
And so we ended up, senior year, I had a lot of, like, a health scare. Like, I had, like, tumors and cysts in my breast.
What the fuck?
And so I had to get it biopsied.
Yeah. Oh,
and meanwhile...
Into the world, then.
Girl, that's not even health scare. You got tumors. Like,
no, it was really scary.
The scare is in the room with us.
Yeah.
The scare is like, it could be bad. You literally saw the bad.
It could be bad. It's physically there.
And so we literally were like...
No, they're not funny.
Why are we like...
No, it's funny now.
No, but really, it's not funny.
It's funny now.
She's like, I almost died.
Anyway,
but did you die?
That's what you probably would have said to me if you knew.
Yes.
Me. She probably would have been like, but did you die?
Listen, your tumors are really...
I'd be like, I don't want to be a bitch or anything, but you're kind of being dramatic. You'd be like,
tumors are really bringing me down right now.
The doctor's like, you might have a week to live. I'd say, okay, get the fuck up. Like, why are you laying down?
Just like, go.
Have you tried screaming the tumors away?
Did you fight them?
Have you fought them? Fight the doctor.
Have you tried fighting them?
Fight the doctor.
Fight the doctor that told you that, because they're lying.
Did you tell her? Okay, I have tumors. I'm dying. Like,
no.
Can we be friends now?
My mom obviously was still best friends with her mom.
Oh yeah.
So my mom was like, oh my god.
Tiana's not doing good.
Yeah, she's not doing good. She's having a really bad health scare. And it was like so dire because like I told my mom like, oh, I have these like lumps in my boob and whatever. I thought it was normal.
Girl.
I thought it was hormones. So my mom was like,
cancer.
let me see. Yeah. So my mom's like, let me see. So my mom's feeling, she's like, Johnny, that's not normal. So we go to the doctor. I get ultrasounds, and they're like, she has cysts, like, all up in my breast. But they're like, one of them looks like a tumor, so we're going to keep an eye on it, come back in, like, 3 to 6 months. Yeah. Went back. Dude. It grew. So they were like, okay, could be cancer. But they're like, we're going to biopsy it to, like, see.
That's when they take, like, a little piece,
They take it out, yeah. And so they took my whole thing out.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you're in there.
I have a picture on one of my old iPhones. It literally looks like a fist with a thumbs up. I'm not kidding. It looks like this. I'll show you a picture. Yeah, and it was big, too. It was, like, the size of, like, a softball. Oh. Leslie messages me out of the blue, and I'm like, what the hell? And so she's like, oh, my God, I heard what you're going through, da-da-da. And I'm just like, nah, dude. I was like, and I kind of, at this point, I kind of had, like, a little resentment. But I was like, nah, dude, don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to hit me up.
Well, you haven't been here the whole...
Yeah.
Because you feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't need your pity.
Yeah. I don't need your pity.
I don't need your pity also.
Or at least I didn't give you that. I didn't even give you the pity. I said...
You didn't have shit for me. Yeah. You gave me one of these.
Yeah. Miranda's like, that's all I got for you.
I'm kidding. There's no justifying what I did. I was a piece of garbage. So I don't want anyone thinking I'm backpedaling. No, I was wrong. I'm just hee-heeing. We're hee-heeing about our traumas.
Yeah.
But, like, it's that thing, too, where, like, if something's going on with you like that, you're like, are you here because you want to support me, or are you here for, like, the attention?
Yeah.
Because there's always that weird girl that's like,
My friend has cancer.
My son has cancer. Like, my
Yeah.
grandpa died 3 summers ago. But, like, that's still really
But,
bugging
like,
me.
it's bringing back the hurt.
You're triggering the hurt, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, nah, girl, don't worry about it. Like, you don't need to comfort me. You don't need to be here for me, whatever. And so she was like, no, like, and so she apologized. She literally owned up to everything. She was like, listen, I was going through a lot. She tells me everything that she was going through. And then I kind of just give her a snippet of what I was going through. She's like, I'm really sorry. I wasn't there for you. I didn't know you were going. And I'm like, listen, girl, like, I'm like, you could have known if you would have just, like, talked to me. Like, because I'm
if
here
you just
for
communicate.
you. Yeah, I'm like, because I've been here for you. You just couldn't let me be there for you, and you weren't there for me.
Yeah.
And I understand, looking back now, I'm like, I understand high school, where emotions are high.
It's not
We're
developed
not
there,
developed.
but so many problems could be solved by just, like, if we could have just had...
Conversation. Yeah.
You have to choose to love your friends, your family.
That's what I'm saying. Like
everything is work.
It's work.
Like, I feel like everyone tunnel visions into marriage and that relationship or a loved one relationship.
Yeah.
Nobody tunnels into the other relationships that are in your life.
Just as important.
Just as important. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to have so many ups and downs, and you're going to have problems that you have to solve together. And, like, unless it's, like, genuinely a toxic relationship where it's, like, there's abuse happening and there's something...
You can't talk your way through that.
You can't talk your way through it. Or sometimes you guys just don't fuck with each other anymore, and that's also fine. But, like, I don't know. Like, I'm always willing to have that.
I literally just had... I talked to... You can bleep her name out. She's, like, struggling with her husband's, like, his best friend's wife not really inviting her to stuff anymore. And I, like, told her, like, hey, sometimes as adults... you guys just aren't aligned.
Yeah.
You're not aligned. You don't have anything in common. And she's not inviting you because she doesn't value your time and she doesn't want to spend her time with you.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yes.
And
that's okay. Because don't put energy and effort into a bond that's not fully there.
Yeah. That's,
you know?
like...
And that's okay.
Yeah. And then that's another thing. I feel like as adults now, we can see if someone wants to put in that effort with you.
And sometimes when we get older, like, Tiana has kind of talked about me hurting her in the past. She doesn't want new friends as an adult. Like, it's harder for her to make friends. So sometimes, like I have my friends, and I don't really need other friends. Like, I make other friends, but, like, I don't know. I don't have that ambition to have other friends.
Yeah.
Because, like, you have your people, and then, like, maybe that's the situation that's happening.
I guess I'm kind of the same way. But, like, for me, it's also, like, I moved here to be closer to Jalen's family.
Yeah.
And... granted, he's 1 out of 10 siblings, so he
Yeah.
has a lot of
Got a lot of
siblings,
cousins.
and then he has a lot of cousins. So I consider Miranda also his sibling.
Yes.
I consider her
I am
his
a
twin.
sibling.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
So granted, like when I moved here, I was like, I have Miranda, and Jalen's like, make friends, and I'm like, no, and he's like, join a book club, and I'm like, no.
I'm so friendly and outgoing. Like, I have acquaintances. I will collect little acquaintances here and there, and I'm somebody who I feel like I've always been really good about, especially being in the military. I didn't live around anybody for a while. I'll always check on you.
Yes.
I'll always reach out. And
I'm
I'll put
like
in
that too.
I'll check on you, but then I've got my people who I'm like, I'm there for.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since meeting you at the wedding, when I follow you on
we
Instagram,
go back and forth, girl.
Yes,
Yep.
when I follow you on Instagram, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad to see she's doing good, and I'll like heart your like story.
I feel like
we are connected, and like that's I feel like what you do as you get older.
And I feel like that's why we have been, because we're very low maintenance friends. Yeah. Where, like, I will be there, like, I might miss, like, a birthday party here and there.
Exactly.
But I will never miss anything important thing in her entire life. Like, something I have to be there for, I will not miss. Like, little things, barbecue on a Sunday, might miss. And she'll be okay with that.
Yeah, that
and
makes
she
sense.
might miss, same with the roles reversed.
Yeah.
But, like, we're low maintenance. And I think I just have a lot of friends that I've stayed close with. And I think a lot of it stems from, like, having a long-distance relationship with just my parents.
Yeah.
That I'm able to maintain a lot of long-distance friendships.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of friendships that I don't see them for a year and a half, but then when I see them, nothing's changed. We're still best friends. They know I'm there for them. If I need to take the first flight out there, I'm there. Yeah. But, like, we're missing barbecues and we're missing the normal.
That's how I value my friendships with the girls. Yeah. And then, like, even with my friend Kelsey, which she is my first adult friend that I made. Yeah. Because we went to high school together, but we were just acquaintances. Me and Kelsey, I started reading in 2020, and then she was like, messaged me on Snapchat, and she was like, hey, like, give me some book recs. And I was like, okay. And then it literally started with book recommendations, and then she's a very crafty queen. She made our little picture of me and Miranda.
Yeah, I love it. It's so cute.
Kelsey, love you.
It.
Yes,
she nailed it.
She is my bestie.
It's so cute.
And yeah, she's my first adult friendship, and I'm not kidding. We talk every day.
Yeah. Speaking of relationships,
yes,
I want to know the full circle moment because.
Oh yes.
So I knew, or I'm gonna call him her husband because, like,
yeah.
So I knew them back in high school, and then they broke up.
Josh,
and that was a lot. Yeah. That was
it was a crazy breakup.
And then I've seen
we got forced to be broken up.
Yeah,
we
did. In school.
Yeah, we were. I'm sure you guys have realized now. We snuck out a lot. So I would sneak out and sneak in to Josh's house a lot, and eventually that caught up with us. And his parents are pastors.
Yeah,
my in-laws. Love you guys.
Me too.
And our parents were like, "Oh no, this isn't good." And we had been together for almost 2 years. Like the definition of like in love, puppy love. Like he would like set up scavenger hunts for me, and like
they were
any dime he had, he was like, "Go get yourself a gift." Like he would write. I still have all of. It's so embarrassing. I have all of the notes and cards. I like just kept them and like found them in a box. But every like card he ever got me for my birthday when we were dating in high school and like little notes he'd write me, I still have all of them.
So you guys dated from like freshman to sophomore year?
Yeah, I was freshman summer all the way through sophomore year, and then our parents found out we were sneaking out and stuff. And
then they separated.
You guys can't see each other anymore. It was a lot, and it was weird because like I had become friends with a lot of people at his school. He went to a different school than us. It was so weird. So we broke up, and then me and him, like we were sad at first, and then the drama and the chaos happened, and like we kind of not hated each other. I mean, when we talked later on the road, we were like,
you love each other.
Yeah, we were like, I was never mad at you.
I love you so.
Literally. What's Neil? Like the way he put it once we talked about it, when we rekindled it, is like, every time I saw you, it'd make me sad that I couldn't be around you.
Oh, so it was like the hate sadness.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
That's what I felt too. So that's why I wanted to fight you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Like we like broke up, like whatever, did our own things. I probably like junior year like stopped thinking about him, so I did. So I thought. And then I was in the military and was actually married at the time. But should not have been very abusive situation, not good. Was
Fucking
like actively trying to not
piece of garbage
marriage anymore, but had gotten, or no, I just gotten out of the military. And my friend, my other best friend Drake, was like, "Hey, come visit me in college. You're gonna love my friends." They're like, you know, she was in a sorority, and she's like, "You're gonna love them, Josh and Billy." And I was like, Josh and Billy, Josh next. She was, "Oh, you dated Josh? I didn't know that." And so it was Josh. So this is like I'm 22.
Wait, where is she going to school?
She was going to U of I.
Oh.
Go Vandals. And I was like, oh my God. I don't know. Just from there, like, he was there, and, you know, me and him kind of, like, broed it out. Like, we didn't really talk about anything yet.
You were kind of just like, hey.
You're like, dude, I moved on, you moved on.
Like, we're adults.
We're here to get fucked up and have a good time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And, like,
who cares? It's high school.
The second we hung out, it was just, like,
back.
Because we were friends before we dated. I was like, oh, we're so back. Like, anytime I'm with Josh, and even then and now and forever, we're just bros. Like, at the core of us, we're bros. Yeah. And so we had been friends since then, forever. And our two best friends, so Billy's Josh's best friend, Drake's mine, ended up getting married. And I moved to Denver eventually. They ended up moving, and then Josh ended up moving. And, like, he just had always been kind of a continuing part of my life since then. But we were, for a long, like, 10-year period, just really good friends. But anytime we would be in a room together, people would be like, "Hey, what's going on with you and Josh?" I'd be like, "We're friends."
Everyone just felt that.
They'd be like, it just seems like you guys only pay attention to each other. And I'm like, well, no, we're friends.
Yeah.
And I genuinely, in my heart, was like, no, we're friends.
No.
Yeah. You push those emotions down.
Oh, yeah. I was like, we're just bros.
You were trying to convince yourself. Yeah. You were just sitting there like, 100%. If I say it enough, then, like,
it's true.
It's true. We're just friends.
Yeah.
We're just friends.
And I knew he wasn't in a spot to, like, be in a relationship. The way he puts it is he's never had a serious relationship. I know of at least 2 girls that would be like, what was I?
Yeah.
But, he says he's never seriously dated anybody. So he was just kind of doing
Probably
like
just in the sense of like how he felt with you, though.
Yeah, like nobody was.
I wasn't even like shocked.
Everyone was like,
everyone was more shocked about the pregnancy than the who it was
I
with.
got more goosebumps because it was like such a full circle experience. It was like they ended in high school. There was no like what's gonna happen. No high school like sweethearts. Like it ended abrupt, done, and then fast forward a couple, and then now it's like this would have transpired.
Even like my sister-in-law Brie was like when he told her, like she was like, if you were ever gonna have a kid with anybody, Tiana.
So how many years was it? You guys graduated like 2014.
Yeah, I mean, but I hadn't even seen Josh in sophomore year, 2012, and we came back together in like 2018. But I got pregnant 2023.
Yeah. And it was like the biggest full circle moment. And it's literally the definition of the wrong person at the wrong time.
The wrong time.
And then
it was full circle.
Just full circle. And like my 20s, the lore, crazy. I can't even, we don't have time. I need like red strings all over. But it was like chaos, terror, like a lot. Rough stuff. And then me and Josh just rekindled and we started spending a lot of time together almost like every second and like doing like wifey shit, and like he would like make me coffee before he'd go to work, and I'd be like hanging out in his room, and I'd be like, oh, what do you want for dinner? And like, but we weren't dating, we were just hanging out. Like,
it made 16-year-old me and like now me when I found out. It healed something. It really did, because like through all the 20s,
probably
like
something in you
it did.
It did. Like all the 20s, I saw her going through all that, and it was always long distance and from afar.
Yeah.
And I met all the pieces of garbage boyfriends, and I was like,
Trash.
Yeah, I was like, they're not the right one, Tiana. And I don't know how many times I had to keep telling her. I was like, you should not be going through this. I hate that person. I will love them for you, but they're terrible.
Did try.
I tried, but I was like,
Kelsey's trying to fix them.
Kelsey, we're filming, babe.
Hey, Kelsey. So I just like, I could never love any of the people she had, because they just did not feel right.
When you saw me and Josh.
Yeah. Because I was like
the OG.
Yeah. The OG. Like I was there hanging out with them. Like,
as you're like telling me the story, literally in my head,
What book?
thinking of the book. No, I'm
Which
thinking
one?
like
Which book?
making a book. Like it could be a book.
Oh, it is a book.
Dude, I thought about writing like my 20s just as a book, like from like, and then like I think people would read and be like,
bitch, I'd
this
read the
can't
fuck out
be
of
real. Josh also guessed before I like told him.
Ooh.
I was like eating Reese's, a ton of Reese's, and I'd never like eaten a lot of
so
chocolate
funny.
and
Mine's
stuff.
Snickers.
And he was like, "What, are you pregnant?" It's like,
And you were
just like I'd like just taking a test. I was like, "What?" He goes, "Are you?" And I was like, yes, yes,
oh my
gosh. And he like, I told him, I was like, "Hey, this isn't just my life. This is yours too." So I know like we were not totally serious. I know you like said you never wanted kids and stuff, and he said he never wanted to get married and blah blah blah. And he like, he's like,
is he a Capricorn too? Ah, okay.
Yep.
That's funny, because I'm a Capricorn and you are with a Capricorn.
Yeah. I know.
Brandon's like, so you're just trying to find me.
I said you found the
If I could have
male
married Miranda, honestly though,
I literally say that.
Yeah.
I say that too. I say literally, if I was lesbian, I'd marry
I would
Miranda.
marry Miranda. I would.
Yeah.
And she would protect me. She's the great man of the house.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
But
no, we came back together, and like he was like, not for a second. Do I have to question it? Like, we're good.
Yeah.
And it calmed my kind of like
she
the
is
opening.
so
It calmed my
cute.
chaos.
That's so cute.
On a scale
that's the
of 1
full
through
circle.
10 with baby.
Stevie.
What's her sass level, you would say? 1 through toddler.
We call her the warden. The warden. She is so sweet, and I love her to death. Girl has a crazy stink eye, and I will never have to worry about her being led into anything she doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
She'll let you know.
She'll tell you no.
She'll let you know if she's not happy.
How old is she?
She'll be 2 end of next month.
Birthday party's coming up.
I know, and she's so cute. I love her,
She's so
but
sweet.
she's got a personality. Like, she has no problem being like, nah, I'm good.
I love that.
The warden, she's in charge.
Yeah, I'd be
But
like,
aren't you
stand
happy
up.
with that, though? Because
I love it.
Because I feel like you're kind of a people pleaser. Like, you've done things that you're like, I don't want to do this.
I was such a bad people pleaser, that like I had to grow out of it, and motherhood
okay.
helped me grow out of that.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact she is like, she's solid.
Yeah.
And she has this strength that like I admire.
Like you like seeing that at such a young age. You're like, okay, you have a backbone, and you're like, don't lose it, girl.
Exactly.
Stand up. Yeah, keep going. Stand on your 10 toes.
Yep.
And say what you mean and what you believe.
And I know she's gonna stick up for people too. She's very empathetic. Like we were talking about that earlier. She's super empathetic. She understands emotions. Angry, confused, sad, all that sort of stuff. She says it, and she understands as much as she can at that age. Like somebody's sad, we go give our friends a hug and stuff, and like she's really good at
comforting and stuff. Oh, that's good.
She's crazy, but in a loving way.
What? Another question. Curious. What's one thing you said you weren't going to do in motherhood that you're doing? Because those are my favorite. I always loved, because I was so gun-ho of like, they're going to eat all their dinner. They're going to say, please, like,
vegetables.
They're going to make sure that bed is straight and that the, like, military.
Corners.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm like, oh, you made a mess, just slide it underneath the couch.
I'm so relaxed about, like, I always said, like, I'm not going to, like, give her my phone. And, like, she doesn't have a tablet. She'll never have a tablet or anything. But, like, if we're at dinner sometimes, she's 1.5. She's bored. I'm going to give her some Miss Rachel, and I'm going to drink my drink that I paid $15 for.
Yeah.
And me and Josh are going to eat our meals. And we both are like, sometimes we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Not all the time. Kids need to be bored. And the older she gets, the more she can understand. Yeah.
Like,
when
I
she
feel
was little,
like,
she doesn't want to be at this table.
No.
But yeah, the phone, I think, is also, I do let her, if she doesn't want to eat something, we're trying new foods and stuff, but like, if you don't want to eat it, you don't want to eat it. And my dad was like you're going to sit here and you're going to eat this meal.
You finish it.
And if you don't want to eat it, that's fine. I'm going to put it in the fridge. And then I'd be like, I'm hungry. The next day, and he'd be like, remember this cheeseburger? And I'd be like, please.
Yeah.
So I don't mess with the, like, I'm never going to force her to eat something.
No.
She's like, this is not my vibe, because if I don't want to eat something, I'm not going to eat it.
I make them try it.
A bite is fair.
A bite is fair. Let's try it. And especially if someone else cooks it, you gotta try it.
Eliza,
if you don't like it,
is the worst. Picky. I literally, there's actually it's called like ARFID. I don't know what it stands for, but like it's like, I don't know if disorder is the right word, but like people that are picky eaters, it's literally like, and Eliza, I feel like she could have
textures, taste,
it's texture and taste, but like, I'm just like, Eliza,
and
I don't want you to eat it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want you to eat the whole thing. I'm not going to force you to eat it, but please just try it. And she will go to her deathbed being like, I'm not trying that.
And I mean, if a kid is like, no, like, think about if somebody puts something in front of you and you're like, that seems repulsive to me right now. Why are you gonna make them be hungry? That's crazy. Try it.
And in motherhood, I learned when they're hungry and they go to bed hungry, they wake up in the middle of the night hungry, and then you only get 5 hours of sleep. And so, like, it's great. You need to teach them that they need to eat what's on the, like,
within reason.
I don't want them to waste food.
That's what I tell her. So I tell her, like, the after dinner snack, I'm like, if you don't try something new, you don't get your after dinner snack.
And that's fair.
And I'm like, you can eat your ramen if you want, but like, you're still not going to get a snack after dinner because you didn't try the new food.
Or like, we'll do like, all right, it's dinner time, so if you don't want the dinner I made, here are your dinner options that I know you're going to eat. But you're not going to have a popsicle.
Exactly.
You know?
I structure my dinners to have something I know they'll like. So like, it has the protein, it has a salad and broccoli.
And then she still makes them try one of them.
And then I have like not mashed potatoes, but like French fries or like mac and cheese or like pasta noodles, something of that sort that I know they're gonna crush pasta noodles.
We do protein pasta noodles over here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's smart. I like that.
Next question that I have for you, because I'm curious. It's always a good one. Has motherhood changed how you see your own child and how you were raised?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't realize the demons you have until you are raising your own child.
You don't.
Sure. Yeah.
That's where a lot of my demons came out, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, because you they're such sponges that they'll say something back or do something back that you're like, oh. But for me, it was the people pleasing that I used to do. Motherhood showed me, like, I would just like fresh postpartum, I'd be like, I've got to reply to these text messages about my baby's crying and I'm doing this and I'm that. And I was so overwhelmed with trying to do what I used to do, which is do everything for everybody and be a fixer.
Yeah.
Because my mom, to this day, she still is, and she's working on it.
Love you, Mama.
She thinks her worth is what can I do? If I can't do something for somebody, like even now, me moving back, she'll be like, hey, I made you and Josh dinner and this and that, and come get that, and she'll buy us, and like, hey, just be you. So motherhood showed me
just presence.
that my presence is enough.
Yeah.
And that my most important person to please right now is like my immediate, like Josh, Stevie, they're my priority.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it helped me to say no.
Yeah.
And now when I say no, I say it with my chest.
Yeah.
I can't make this
I
work.
rallied.
I can't be there.
How would you say that being in the military structured your motherhood?
It made me
Oh, for
tough.
sure.
When I said I was going to the military, everyone was like, girl.
I said girl.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I probably would have been like, how about you don't do that?
I thought it was a hee hee
Dead
ha ha.
ass. Like, I'll be at
I
the VA and
literally
people
thought
will
it
be
was-
like, are you looking for your husband? I'm like,
oh.
I deployed to Afghanistan. Did you?
Yeah.
This guy's like 80. He was in Vietnam. I'm like,
He said,
Is he combat?
thank you for my service.
That is funny because when you told me you're going to the military, I
people
thought it
were
was
worried.
I thought it was a showstopper. I thought you wanted everyone to just take a good.
A nice
like
gasp.
a gasp, and there was going to be a hee hee. I'm
And
pretty
then I was
sure I
gonna go,
told
like,
people.
college.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I was like,
she's not going.
I said, "There's no fucking way
no way.
she's going." Are you kidding me?
There's no
And then I
way.
got the pictures, and
I was gone. I
not
left
gonna
like
lie, I would have
2
been
weeks
so
after
scared for you.
graduation.
yes, like you're.
But I knew if I had stayed through the summer and tried to leave in the fall, I wasn't going.
Yeah, you were going.
I wasn't going. So it made me like the military.
Did it do anything to
Genuinely
motherhood though? Like,
shaped-
do you structure things
because
differently?
I'm very structured now.
Yeah. Mhm.
Before I wasn't. I am structured. I do make my bed. We get up, we get dressed, we do like there's things that it has changed my personality for sure. But also, I'm a little like she'll fall down and like cry and like I'm not harsh.
Yeah.
But I think that it showed me
you're like, dust it off, girl.
the world is not going to be kind to you always, so you got to
Yeah.
have a little hard exterior, and I don't
Yeah.
want to protect her from the realities of the world.
Yeah.
You know, with time everything comes,
Yeah.
but it's made me kind of mother like a badass, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I mother with my chest.
Yeah.
And like we're tough, and people doubted me because the way I looked, and like she's
Oh,
a
for
little
sure.
teeny tiny curly headed blondie, and like I want people to look at her and be like, oh, she's weak, and then her be like, no the fuck I'm not.
Yeah.
Like,
That's it.
we hit all the questions.
I kind of. We missed some,
It's
but
so hard for me. I got mad ADHD, so I'm like,
us too.
I can get off on
Oh,
a different
bro.
topic all day.
I'm like a fucking squirrel, like
Yeah.
constantly.
Even
The
Alex is like, you guys veer off so quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
fact that they're
They use
Did we do an
there.
outro?
a what shit?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me
Did
to-
one?
Yeah. We actually did not do an outro.
We did not.
So ADHD really did hit, and we did not do that. I said yes with so much confidence. You
Yeah.
said, do we do an outro? I said,
Because
yeah.
I remember we were going to start and then poof, we
Yep.
just went off subject.
We did exactly what my husband says. We scrolled. So we thank you guys for
Yes.
joining this week's episode. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Make sure you go ahead and follow Tiana
Yes.
in that adventure with her wedding planning. I put the link in there for her website and her email, so reach out to her so that way she can get you all set up with that. And thank you, Tiana, for joining us. I wish you were here.
and we
Just
literally,
like-
I can't wait to have her on again.
I know, she's going to come on again. She
yeah.
said, we need a part 2. I said,
Yeah. No, we
Yes.
actually do.
Yeah.
Okay. That
All right.
was so fun.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Mwah, mwah.